Hi, everyone. Well, our lives have certainly changed in the last 2 weeks. We were supposed to, this very day, my chorus was going to be competing at our regional competition for evaluation only. It's been a ball getting ready for the weekend, and the quartets were really excited. The chorus was excited. We were having so much fun communicating back and forth with the other choruses in our region and sending good luck. Well, and then everything changed for all of us. And, we were all disappointed. I was very disappointed personally because we were so excited, and then we were very disappointed. So I realized that I had to get over that really quickly and do everything I possibly could as the leader of the pack to think of another way to doing what we usually do. We love chorus. The music is so healing. Those of us who are involved in Sweet Adelines know that we joined because we love to sing, and we stayed because of the members and the love and the camaraderie that we share. And so I didn't want to lose any of that sense of connection and being engaged with the music and with the chorus. And one of the first things we did, I did, was take a really good look at myself as the leader, and kind of had to make a list of what I see as my strengths and what I see as areas where I'm not as strong. And I did that. As a matter of fact, I've been doing that most of my life. I was international president, so I had to be able to do administrative detail, but my first love was always the creative end of everything. And I learned early on that the best thing to do is, if you really want to thrive and do the things you love the most, is surround yourself with people who do the things that you're not that great and strong at and feel more like work to you. If we can find people in our choruses or on our boards, wherever we are serving in a leadership position, and surround ourselves with people who have the strengths in the areas where we could access their strength. And they feel great because generally those are areas where they love to shine and they love to do the things. So now this Woodlands show chorus is my chorus, and I was a director for 26 years until 2001, when I decided to retire. So I was retired for 11 years. So it was a decision that was really right for my life at that time. But then in 2011, my life had turmoil, upheaval. I lost my husband. And I decided that what I wanted to do was add more music into my life and get active as a chorus director again. It was the best therapy I could find, and it really did work. We built a brand new chorus, and once again, I surrounded myself with people who had great strengths in the areas that I'd want to be right, but I don't love to do the things that happen with very, very analytical people. In the time I was retired, technology just bloomed and blossomed, and things got so much better. And when I got into the chorus directorship again, I thought, good heavens, we can do so much more visual things at our rehearsal than we used to be able to do. So that rehearsals were often listening, audio, or oral. And then, when I came back to directing, there were so many more opportunities for using visual learning in our chorus rehearsals and in our educational material that we give to our choruses. So I learned to surround myself with the people who have made my life so good and made my chorus members' lives so good, the people who are strong at technology. I've got Carla Fenton is someone that was a charter member of the Woodlands Show Chorus, and she's like amazing with technology. So I absolutely would ask Carla if something could be done, and she would say, well, of course. And I'd go, oh my God, that's dynamite. And so what was really great too was sometimes she told me things that could be done that I hadn't even thought could be done. I didn't even know how much I didn't know about technology. And then, as the life of the chorus continued, we found other people who had great strengths and great creativity. My associate director, Carrie Monty, is a wonderful music educator, and she's an assistant principal now, but she's terrific at technology, and actually also did a newsletter and very strong at the regional bulletin that she did for several years. And she has great strength in that. So I've been able to work very closely with Carrie, and she's made life terrific. One of the things that she's done to help is that I wanted to keep the connection going. So I asked her if she and I could brainstorm and come up with some homework for the chorus that was just going to be fun. And she's really excellent at making homework look like fun. So I'll show you what she came up with. But in the meantime, we talked about the fact that we could continue to do PVIs by using FaceTime, Zoom, whatever. And so we have the people that are going to do PVIs, and we've got a form to fill out. Someone else in the chorus is going to do all the scheduling. But we're going to continue with actively educating the chorus through the use of technology. So the very first rehearsal that we had to miss, we had a virtual rehearsal. And the first thing I did was give them a state of the chorus address. We talked about what was going on, about how it would make our lives change, but also about how we wanted to keep that connection and the engagement with each other, so that as we go through this distancing, this social distancing, that we could still be who we really are, and people who are huggers and care about each other and love the interaction, often less than 6 feet apart. So that we're still being very careful with all the recommendations that have been made by the CDC, and we'll continue to do that. But we are connecting a lot through social media and really social media, using Facebook for each. So each of our sections has their own Facebook page, and the chorus has Facebook Live, which is how I did the State of the Chorus address. And we introduced the work that Carrie did. I'm going to show you. She came up with a web, what would you call this, Carla? Because Carla's here helping me.
It's a Google Doc.
A Google Doc. And it's called the Woodlands Hiatus Homework. And we scroll down, and of course we have, did you wash your hands? And then we have assignments. And these are none of this is mandatory. But we have them going through our music and looking through the music, having the paper next to them while they play the recording device that we have, and just double checking that every single one of their notes are correct, that they've got the right interpretation, the right timing, so that we have the metronome beating out the time for an uptune. Here we have the PVI place where you sign up for PVIs, and you send that request form, and it goes back to the person that created this document, who is Carrie, but it's also connected so that the person doing the administrative scheduling of the PVIs, so that she gets a copy too and can schedule PVIs. As we go down, we have choreography videos. So our repertoire, music that has choreography in it, we have that they can click on and work on their choreography. I'm looking upside down at this, but just little action items, things that they can do. This is to be filled in later by the chorus director is making notes on one of our songs that we're working on for our show, and my notes have to go up there. So that's a job for me in the next couple days. And then Carrie also put on some really fun things that are educational, but a lot of fun. There's a whole thing on key signatures. I had a blast watching them and practicing, making sure that I kept myself busy mentally, which is also very important to do. And this is cosmetology. So we have a wonderful makeup video that was done several years ago and updated, and it's one of our older members is the person that they put the makeup on, and she looks, well, she's terrific anyway, and but she's got some of the things that we have to take special attention with when we're doing our makeup as the years go by. But anyway, so that video's on there. They can go there and practice their makeup application. And then we have, let's see, she has some wild things, whack-a-note, and whack-a-note, these different things that you can do that are just fun, stuff she gets as a music educator. And so we're sharing it with the chorus. And here's Monopoly. That's lots of physical activity so that we're getting exercise. So anyway, this is one of the tools that we're using, and the chorus members are very excited about it and having fun. I think the thing that we've got to continue to do is focus on an outlet so that we have joy in our lives every single day and are not just totally depressed by the latest news about the coronavirus. We need to know what's going on, but we really just need to know what's going on instead of dwelling on what's going on in order for us to stay upbeat, happy, and mentally healthy. And that's the big thing, that we want to make sure we stay healthy physically, but the mental health is just as important. And we want to make sure that all of our members have an outlet that gives them joy and gets the music still going on in their minds regularly. So those are the things that we're using, making sure that we give people something to do in the chorus where they're working and part of the chorus goings on and activities, but in an area that really floats their boat. So they love what they're doing and enjoy their contribution to the chorus. So I want to, my Elizabeth McCurdy, who is my operations manager, she's amazing. She's also very strong in actually everything. I can't figure out what she needs help with, but I'm sure I think she just needs the opportunity to sing. And so the chorus provides that for her and gives her music, which makes her happy. And Susie Scherfus, who is our technology coordinator now, even though Carla is still always on the scene. So find the people in your chorus that do things really well, things they love to do, things that bring them joy rather than giving them another job, because they already probably have one. And I don't think any of us join Sweet Adelines because we need another job. I think we join Sweet Adelines to keep us joyful and happy. So I hope that something that I've said today will give you some inspiration or ideas, so that we all continue to have this beautiful organization in our lives. 4-part harmony, it is about chords, but the harmony part is also about the love that we share and the camaraderie that we have. And so let's continue to do everything to keep the harmony in our lives with using more ingenuity while we're on this hiatus. So love to you all, happy singing, and happy Zooming, and happy rehearsals. We're going to be doing section rehearsals, so think about doing those with your chorus members and keep the joy in your lives. Love you.